Zeke Hernandez, The Truth About Immigration, Why Successful Societies Welcome Newcomers. In The Truth About Immigration, Why Successful Societies Welcome Newcomers, Zeke Hernandez unpacks the profound impact of immigration on thriving communities. Readers can expect to explore the transformative power of immigrant networks in driving economic growth, innovation, and cultural enrichment. Through compelling stories and factual insights, Hernandez challenges conventional perceptions, illustrating how immigrants fuel job creation and technological advancements while revitalizing declining regions. The book delves into the symbiotic relationship between integrating immigrants and strengthening national security, demystifying myths surrounding criminality and economic drain. From the resilience of diverse immigrant communities to their indispensable contributions in various sectors, this book sheds light on the necessity of viewing immigration through the lens of opportunity and shared prosperity. As immigration systems worldwide confront the challenge of evolving economic landscapes, Hernandez advocates for policies that embrace diversity and inclusivity, ultimately fostering a more prosperous future for all.
Migration's economic engine. By 2002, a company set its sights on the U.S., landing first in Los Angeles with its large Central American community. Originally aiming for $850,000 in the first year, the store astonishingly reached $1 million in just 47 days. This pattern of rapid success continued in Houston and Washington, D.C., with the company growing to 51 locations by 2009. This strategy of focusing on Central American immigrants, the broader Latin American population, and eventually a wide American audience was key to its swift expansion. Paulo Campero's story underscores the power of immigrant networks in driving economic growth and job creation. Unlike traditional government incentives with their hefty costs and meager results, these networks offer a more reliable engine for development. A contrasting example is Wisconsin's deal with Foxconn, a major Chinese company, which promised a $10 billion factory and 13,000 jobs based on $4 billion in subsidies. This promise fizzled due to lower global demand and high U.S. production costs, resulting in minimal investment and job creation by 2019. Immigrant communities play a crucial role in bolstering foreign investments through their networks of trust and local knowledge. South Korean banks, for instance, thrived in Chinese provinces with large Korean populations, thanks to these trusted local connections. The long-term economic benefits of diverse immigration include attracting investment and increasing economic complexity. Take Hazleton, Pennsylvania, where Mexican-owned ventures like Bimbo and Mission Foods revitalized the local economy, drawn by the existing Mexican immigrant community. Embracing these dynamics showcases the intricate link between immigration, investment, and sustainable economic growth. Welcoming immigrant communities can transform faltering towns into vibrant economic centers, fostering prosperity and diversity in local economies. Immigrant innovation impact. Immigrants are invaluable catalysts of innovation and economic growth, fundamentally transforming fields such as technology, medicine, and entrepreneurship. Their diverse experiences and fresh perspectives spark novel ideas and solutions. For instance, the pioneering work of Dr. Alessio Fasano on celiac disease and Dr. Harihar Parsad Kohli's application of Ayurvedic knowledge in medical treatment showcase the profound impact immigrants have on advancing healthcare. Economically, immigrants play a crucial role in high-growth startups and the creation of a rich variety of consumer products and services. They are more likely to file patents, launch new businesses, and therefore drive technological advancements and job creation. From contributing to the diversity of culinary choices like tortillas and sushi to popularizing activities such as yoga and soccer, immigrants enhance both the cultural and economic fabric of society. Financially, immigrants have a positive effect on public finances. They contribute more in taxes than they consume in public services. Though local governments might face immediate expenses for their integration, the long-term fiscal benefits realized at the federal level well surpass these costs. Research in 2017 found that on average, an immigrant in the U.S. provides a net positive contribution of $259,000 over their lifetime, even those from low-income or undocumented backgrounds. Far from draining public resources, immigrants support the sustainability of essential services through their tax contributions. The idea that immigrants displace native workers is also flawed. They often fill essential roles overlooked by the native workforce, enabling economic functionalities that would otherwise suffer from labor shortages. With challenges like aging populations and decreasing fertility rates, the U.S. increasingly relies on immigrants to uphold its social security and healthcare systems. Recognizing the vital social and economic contributions of immigrants is key to ensuring a prosperous future, making them indispensable assets for national progress. Workforce catalysts. By 2030, American manufacturers may face a shortage of 2 million workers due to an overall disinterest among the native workforce toward manufacturing jobs, often seen as demanding and difficult. Immigrants have become essential in addressing these gaps, offering reliability and dedication despite challenges like language barriers and cultural differences. Katie Malnight, COO at Engage Workforce Solutions, recognized the potential of Burmese refugees who, when provided with English lessons and cultural mediation programs, became valuable assets in the manufacturing field. This integration not only secured jobs for immigrants but also stabilized the workforce, resulting in mutual economic benefits. The workforce dynamic flourishes as immigrants and native workers complement each other. While newcomers initially take on less appealing roles to gain traction, natives can then specialize in more lucrative jobs aligned with their strengths. This synergy fosters economic growth and benefits everyone involved. In North Carolina, for example, immigrant labor proves indispensable to farmers, as native workers often avoid agricultural jobs even when unemployment is high. The positive influence of immigrants is felt beyond traditional sectors. The U.S. men's national soccer team, driven by immigrant players and their descendants, saw remarkable success throughout the 20th century. Their diverse experiences contributed fresh tactics and strategies which enhanced both individual and team performance. Today's economic landscape goes beyond seeing immigrants purely as laborers. They are significant contributors to economic progress, wearing many hats as consumers, taxpayers, investors, and innovators. These roles amplify the labor pool and spark new ideas, leading to fresh business innovations. Thus, immigrants play crucial roles in expanding the economy and creating opportunities, showcasing how invaluable they are to the American workforce and society at large. Embracing immigrant integration. Immigrant integration into U.S. society is a vibrant process where individuals retain their cultural identities while becoming part of a dynamic community. This integration, distinct from total assimilation, enriches both the immigrants and their new homeland with cultural diversity, fostering more inclusive and lively environments. Economically, immigrant families progress robustly, with children of immigrants often out-earning their native-born peers. This upward mobility stems partly from strategic relocations to regions with thriving economies. Politically, immigrants actively participate in democratic processes, enriching the national landscape with fresh perspectives and energy. Culturally, integration involves a delicate balancing act, preserving one's heritage while embracing new cultural norms. Proficiency in the local language and giving children American names showcase this blend of identities. Contrary to prevailing misconceptions, immigrants are less likely to commit crimes than native-born citizens. Studies consistently show that immigrants actually aid in reducing crime rates. Programs such as Secure Communities, which are meant to enhance safety, inadvertently create fear and mistrust. The tragic case of Molly Tibbetts, an Iowa college student murdered by an undocumented immigrant, was used to fuel anti-immigrant fears. However, comprehensive research demonstrates that undocumented immigrants are less prone to criminal activity compared to their native-born counterparts. This misuse of narratives distorts reality and breeds unnecessary anxiety. Immigration strengthens U.S. national security while driving technological innovation. Restrictive policies risk losing talented individuals to other nations, weakening America's competitive standing. The contribution of German Jewish scientists who fled Nazi persecution and transformed America's technological landscape highlights the immense potential of embracing immigrants. Their arrival significantly boosted U.S. innovation and helped establish the country as a global leader. Ultimately, integrating immigrants leads to diverse economic and political benefits, cultural vibrancy, and robust security for the nation. Dispelling myths about immigrant criminality and rejecting fear-driven policies are crucial for building a cohesive, prosperous society where everyone thrives. Embracing immigrant potential. Meet Tommy, the new boy at school with years of American life under his belt and an accent to match. Despite this, his distinctively American demeanor singles him out among his classmates, mostly immigrants themselves striving to fit into the local vibe. Their fear of sticking out leads even those once marginalized to fuel social friction. Fitting in is the golden ticket to acceptance here. This scenario mirrors the broader immigrant narrative, where the introduction of diversity into communities sparks several outcomes. Some enrich the tapestry with fresh ideas and innovation, while others nurse friction due to mishandling of these differences. While the positive influence of immigrants is substantial, misconceptions about their numbers and impact continue to skew perceptions. However, mingling with immigrants and hearing their stories can significantly reshape views, fostering a more inclusive environment and dispelling unfounded myths. Take, for instance, the vital role of undocumented immigrants in the economy. They often occupy positions locals shy away from, particularly in childcare and eldercare, opening doors for native workers. An example of untapped potential is Alberto, a highly skilled South American barber whose dreams of entrepreneurship are stifled by his undocumented status, a scenario reflecting the substantial economic gains possible if such immigrants were fully integrated. Highlighting the human side of this issue are families like the Martinezes from El Salvador. Their children, despite excelling academically and deeply embedding themselves in their community, face significant hurdles because of their undocumented status. Without access to financial aid, their college education and, by extension, their future contributions hang in balance. Championing pathways for families like these not only aligns with moral imperatives but ensures society benefits from their industriousness and commitment. Recognizing how diversity operates on dual fronts, enhancing society and challenging it, reveals the necessity for policies that genuinely embrace these dynamics. Such approaches not only advocate for inclusivity but also tap into the full breadth of talent within communities, driving collective growth and prosperity. Reforming U.S. immigration. The U.S. immigration system, designed in 1965, struggles to align with today's economic and social realities. Its focus on family reunification over economic contribution limits the influx of essential talent, causing a worker shortage. Instead, immigration quotas should reflect economic needs, as immigrants boost job creation and productivity. Imagine applying the logic of the 85th percentile rule for speed limits to immigration. Trust people to make sound choices. The experience of Mexican seasonal workers pre-1965 demonstrates this. They crossed the border to work and returned home. The rigid 1965 law disrupted this balance, increasing undocumented immigration. Limiting legal avenues compels individuals to take alternative, problematic routes. The system also biases against certain nations, such as India, where graduates might face a 195-year wait for visas due to strict country caps. A more flexible approach reflecting global realities is crucial. The 1986 IRCA provided amnesty to millions but didn't tackle illegal immigration's root causes, highlighting the need for comprehensive reform beyond enforcement. Embracing a flexible, economically focused policy driven by optimism could harness immigrants' potential, catering to economic demands while preserving social cohesion.
Zeke Hernandez's compelling narrative underscores the undeniable benefits that immigrants bring to successful societies. From bolstering economic growth to enriching cultural landscapes, immigrants play pivotal roles as innovators, consumers, and contributors to public finances. Their diverse backgrounds fuel creativity, leading to technological advancements and a more dynamic workforce. Challenging misconceptions about resource strain and crime, Hernandez provides evidence that immigrants, including undocumented ones, have a net positive impact on communities. The need for reforming outdated immigration systems is made clear, with a call to align policies with modern economic demands. By recognizing the invaluable contributions of immigrants and implementing adaptable policies, societies can harness their potential for collective advancement and enduring prosperity. The truth about immigration is a vital reminder that embracing diversity fosters a resilient, inclusive future where newcomers are seen not as foreigners, but as essential building blocks of a thriving, united community.